Hey, this is Frank, Jack, Fatima, and Jaden, and we're doing Firefighters. So identify the market. The duties of a firefighter includes responding to fires, putting out fires using water hoses, fire extinguishers, and water pumps. Um, there are wildland firefighters that they control forest fires, and then controlling wildfires is different from doing a burning building. So you do this thing called prescribed fires, which means to burn potential fuel for fires under controlled conditions. And then emergency medical care duties might be required depending on location, because in some places firefighters are the first responders to medical emergencies. Who do they report to? Firefighters report to lieutenants or captains within the fire company or station. And the people that they interact with every day are whoever they're responding to that made the call that needed the service. Demand. Demand will vary by location, urban and rural departments, and whether it pays full-time, part-time, or volunteer. Large cities are usually where firefighting can be a full-time profession, where rural areas usually just rely on having volunteers that don't get paid. Demand is expected to grow 3% from 2024 to 2034, and factors that impact this growth are the number of firefighters that end up leaving the profession and an increase in the people that require the services. And then an example of a reason that there is an increase in people that need the service is population growth. And then most full-time firefighters are hired by local government funded fire departments, so it's like a city department. Supply. To get this job, all you need is a high school diploma and you have to be at least 18 years old. Most people that are firefighters are younger aged. You have to take a written exam and graduate from a fire academy. And then skills that are required, you have to have good teamwork, communication. You have to be physically fit. You need technical skills, problem solving, and rescue skills. Traits that work well for this job are self-awareness, motivation, emotional stability, discipline, and empathy. And some other jobs that firefighters would also qualify for are fire safety consultants, arson investigator, paramedics, fire safety educator, and wildland firefighters. Outcomes and predictions. There has been legislative movement to improve pay and benefits. It's such a physically demanding and stressful work environment. And then the Federal Firefighters Family First Act has aimed to reduce the work week to 60 hours and make it reflect scheduled overtime. Firefighters usually work 24-hour shifts on and then followed by 48 hours off. And there is a high rate of turnover and retirements because of the tough conditions. And there's an increased need for the service. So this means that there will continue to be a high number of entry-level job openings. And then benefits of being a firefighter. The reason that people want this job is because the pay and benefits. You have a stable and reliable job. You get to help people save lives. You work with a strong team. You earn respect, and every day is different. And you get some of those benefits are retirement benefits. And then the career ladder is you start off as a probationary firefighter, which is the entry level job. Then firefighter 1 and 2 are full members of the department. Lieutenant oversees the team of firefighters during emergency responses. Captain will command multiple companies or sections within a department. Battalion chief manages multiple fire stations. Division chief oversees specific divisions. And the assistant chief supports the chief fire officer in managing the operations day to day. And then chief fire officer is the highest ranked officer. That's it.